considerable things we have to decide and make use of, and thoughts and feelings. And it's Monday, yeah. Hallelujah, it's Monday, yeah.
What's up, Slivers? What's up, Truba? What's not, Burr?
Yeah. Why did Caribou.
What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a wonderful Monday.
What's going on? I'm struggling to make decisions is what's happening.
That is accurate, to be
Folks,
fair.
tell me this. You tell me right here. No context whatsoever. Do I want to be able to turn stuff into money more often or start the game and immediately get an upgrade from my workshop? One and done.
Ooh, that is nice, though. Immediate upgrade. Ooh, having a second saw or something like that would be sweet.
I know, I might do it.
It is certainly a Monday. All right, well, I hope that means because it's so fun and exciting, right?
Can you take that person? Burn that card, legacy style? I'm not going to use that card. I don't know, man.
Sliver says one and done. Now Barry says upgrade.
Why y'all got split like that?
No, those both people said the same thing. One and done and upgrade.
Oh, my bad. You're right. Easy.
Steve said, "How was everyone's weekend?" It was good. It was did a bunch of work, and then I played an ungodly amount of Satisfactory.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, Mike, I got this project in my head, and then I was determined to do it, and it took so long.
What do you mean?
And it kind of doesn't even work.
What do you mean?
What's up, Talker? Talker Creek.
I am going to take that upgrade action, Nick, and just get another saw, which is going to give me acorn income.
Ooh.
And then now, every time I get a level 6 die, I get $2 discount.
Very nice.
A two blueberry discount. That's how they say it in this world that we're occupying today. So yeah, what was this project?
So I was playing it Saturday morning. I was playing Shadows of War for like an hour, and then I was kind of like, I wasn't feeling it for whatever, so I was like, oh, I'll play something else. And Chopper Dan was in chat, and Chopper Dan was like, hey, have you ever streamed Satisfactory? And I was like, I have a little bit, but it's been a little while, because Chopper Dan's been playing a little Satisfactory, and so I was like, sure, we can switch over to some Satisfactory, because I was going to play like some Roller Coaster Tycoon or something like that. So we switched it over, and then Vizra popped in the chat, and then Vizra was telling me, he was just like, hey, have you messed around with blueprints yet? And that was like in the new update, but I didn't know that. So now there's like essentially like a machine you can build that's like a 4x4 grid. It's 4x4 by like, I think 4. So it's like
a cube?
Yeah, basically. And basically
what's it made of?
Well, nothing. So it's just a 4x4 area, a 4x4 area, and basically anything you build in that area, you can then save as a blueprint, and then just print it. Now you still have to pay for it when you print it, but you don't have to like rebuild it, basically. So you essentially can make blueprints, and I was like, oh, that's interesting, because it's not that big of an area, but because like if you build like multiple layers, you can start doing like some pretty in like. So you can make a lot in a small area.
You could build like, in a 4x4 thing, like a little platform situation with stairs, and then you could print it and just go and build it to the sky, to the moon.
Yeah, because you can kind of go like blueprint, instead of having to build the entire thing. So like something that comes up a lot, like, if we have like iron ore, that's gonna have to go into smelters, and then what's a very common build in the beginning of the game, particularly, or if you're just kind of just doing like very basic things like iron plates or something like that, or iron pipes, you're gonna need 4 smelters that are gonna immediately go into 4 constructors.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, I can just build that on a blueprint.
Just go click, all done.
And basically, yeah. So you can set all the conveyor belts. Cool. You can set power in there, so it's like it's all powered. All you have to do is connect to the main power line. So I was like, oh, this is so cool and fun. I was like, that's such an interesting idea. So I started messing around with that while on stream. And then afterwards, at the end of the stream, I was kind of like, oh man, there's like these things called heavy modular frames. They take a lot to make. And so they take a long time to make too. So I was just like, man, I'm starting to run out of heavy modular frames again. I don't really want to have to do this thing where I'm constantly loading it manually. I was like, I want to be able to have 2 manufacturers, which are big machines, making heavy modular frames at like full bore. So then I got this in my head. I was like, okay, I'm going to make some big old manifolds so these things can be running full bore. Dude, it was a horrible idea. Because so much has to go in to make these heavy modular frames. I need to have 44 smelters, smelting iron ore to make this happen. For this to be running full clock, I need 44
Do you have
smelters.
enough material coming in to support 44 smelters?
I had to tap 3 different iron ore spots. Yeah.
So even the blueprint just creates more problems because now you want to have this mega thing. And you're like, no, you need the input necessary is beyond.
So like I built some stuff in the blueprint because you can basically have it where you can fit like 16 constructors in one of the blueprints. You can fit 20 smelters in a blueprint area if you do it right. So basically I was like, okay, because the thing is you have to make all this to make iron ingots. You have to make a ton of screws because these heavy modular frames take screws. But here's the thing, to make heavy modular frames, you need modular frames. Modular frames take screws and reinforced iron plates. To make reinforced iron plates, you need iron plates and screws. And then you need all this stuff. And then to make this, you also need steel encased beams. To make steel encased beams, you need steel pipes. And you also need concrete.
So did you do the thing where you made in the blueprint the big thing and really what you needed to make is a bunch of small stuff?
No, so in the blueprint I didn't make too much. I just made like a set of like, here's like 10 constructors.
Because I can see you make like, oh, make this like final end product thing. You're like, no, that creates so much problems. You got to build a bunch of small stuff to click, you know.
There's.
Did you get it all done though? Did you get it all built?
I did eventually. It's like 44 smelters. It's probably at least 30 or 40 constructors. There's 12 there's 18 assemblers. So many. The thing is I need to be making I need to be making 3,300 screws per minute.
That's a lot of screws.
To have enough screws going. But here's the thing that I messed up with, I got all this stuff where I could make all this stuff, but then I didn't like factor in like I then need to move.
I was gonna say, you have to get them to the right spot, don't you?
Which is very difficult because even the fastest conveyor belts can move 780 resources per minute. So the thing is,
but can you have multiple conveyor belts out of the same thing?
You can to some degree, yeah. But the thing is, it means you have to get 3,300 of these out. So that means I have to have like 5 different maxed out conveyor. It was just like this whole thing. I spent
I'm dying, dude.
Any part of my weekend that I was not working on work, I was working on this thing. I finally finished it. It kind of works. It doesn't work great because I didn't plan out my screw manifold well enough. So it doesn't work great, but it does kind of work. And now I'm kind of like, oh, I can do it better now. For next time I need to do something like this.
Dude, that's awesome. That's super cool.
Dude. It was insane.
That's super cool. I think Nick saved my play of the
Chopper Dan did not know that he could automate something, and he was doing it all by hand, and it was taking forever. How's your Christmas tree factory going right now, Chopper Dan?
And Steve, in the meantime, says, had a game day on Sunday with Justin and Shay. First play of Terracotta Army and got our heads chopped off playing Paint the Roses.
Oh, okay.
Mauricio had to cancel, and I made a late text for players that Shay.
Yeah, I saw that Shay. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a good weekend too. It was Karen's birthday Saturday.
Yes, it was.
It was our anniversary as well of getting married, rather unexpectedly. I mean, it was not unexpected. Just unexpected on that day.
Yes.
We were literally there to get marriage certificate paperwork. So it's not like we were, there looking for a freaking deli and said, like, might as well get married.
At this
They don't have freaking cold cuts in here. It's just a bunch of lawyers and government center stuff.
Yeah, makes sense.
Let's get married instead as an act of protest, man.
Yeah.
We were there for marriage stuff, and then we're like, nah, let's get married now. And then we had our wedding in March.
Sure.
Yeah, so it was good. It was chill. Chill.
How'd you like Terracotta Army, Steve?
Did you like it, Steve?
Chopper Dan said, finished the thick mystery yesterday. All right, let's go. That's a big, those 500 gold stars that you need, that's a process.
Thickness. Oh, thickness, that's right. I thought it was like a thick tree.
Thickness.
That's right.
Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, I finished that one. I took down that whole factory because I don't need it anymore, and I had...
You have super factory now.
Bro, I needed so many power slugs to make this whole thing work, too. That's the crazy thing. Is it an actual
slug?
Yeah, they're power slugs. You turn them into power cores.
Oh, man.
So you take a power slug, you turn it to a power core, and then you can put that power core into a machine to overclock it, to make it work like 125%.
Does it eventually break?
No, it doesn't. They just stay there forever. Cool. But there's only so many power slugs in the world.
Hell yeah.
So you got to
maximum efficiency.
Yeah. So that's the thing that's crazy is like literally to do this, I had to have so many things like maxed out. Yeah. Like overclocked 150% because otherwise I would have needed like all of those things making screws.
Yeah.
Of which there was like 16 constructors making screws all the same. They all have to be maxed out because if not, I would need like 2.5 times the amount of constructors So, like, I needed 81 power cores in just the screw area to be cranking out enough screws. Because otherwise, instead of needing like 20 constructors, I would have needed like 50. It's just bonkers, dude. Bonkers.
Oh my goodness.
Abjuria said, we all liked it. It's very good, but takes a while to play. Interesting. Okay, because we've only ever played it at 2. I love it,
It's snappy enough at 2, but I could see it getting a little longer, especially...
Hi, Juju.
Because like with the ring, like there's a lot of options to consider and stuff, especially for a first play. Yeah.
I mean, if you're experts.
Juju, we're early. We're on time for where we should be on Mondays, but compared to the rest of the week, indeed we are early. Yes.
Truth.
I was just like, it is 4, right?
Right?
It's been so dark here today. It's all rainy and whatnot. It's like I can't get a good sense of time.
It's been very overcast, and it gets dark early. It's like black outside. It's crazy. It's been pouring here all day. How you doing over there, Steve? Are you under any kind of flood watch?
Yeah, like legit though, like
it's been raining here, and it does not rain in Southern California.
Yeah.
Dude, how crazy is the LA River going right now, dude? I wish we lived back at Sherman Oaks. I loved going to that thing whenever it rained.
Dude, it's probably wild. I watched this guy who does LA in a minute. He does like 1 minute like history of LA things. I've been watching for a while, and he talked about the LA River. And the question was like, why is it encased in concrete? It was basically like a flood protection thing because it just wrecked LA regularly, and so they put it into like this big trench so they can control it, and now and it also kind of fits this
work
concrete
to be fair.
jungle. Yeah, but yeah, the LA River, which is a concrete trough, but they're doing a bunch of projects to beautify it right now, which is cool. And like where we used to live was actually a really pretty path, so I think they're kind of doing that throughout now.
Yeah. Nice.
But yeah, normally it's like this this big huge trough. And then in the middle, it's like flat, and there's a lower trough, which I don't know how deep it is, but that's really typically where the river goes. It's like
15 feet deep.
It's maybe 6 feet across, and the whole trough itself is probably like 15, 20 feet.
Yeah.
And then that lower part is probably, I don't know, 5, 10 feet as well. And so normally it's like this little creek in the middle of this trough that's going. Yeah. But then occasionally, like when it rains like this, and it's like freaking booming.
Because
and the fact that it's in this,
all
like
the drains go into the LA River.
And the fact that it's in this cement trough, it just looks like, like all water is power, right? It's a lot of power behind it. But that one, like,
there's
you
no
can
friction.
see it, and you're like, there's no friction, there's no rocks slowing down. It's hauling and it's choppy and stuff like that. And you're like, if you go into that,
it's moving.
You aren't getting out.
It's going like 40 miles an hour. It's going
hauling
so fast.
You see it, and you're like, that's a lot of water, and especially when you're walking near it. There's this like little weird creek in the middle of the trench. You're like, this is different looking. Yeah, I bet that thing is.
Yeah, there's been a couple times where it was like pouring, and it was like almost like overflowing a little bit, and I was like, man, that is like 15
feet. So much liquid.
You really realize like how much water is in something like the Mississippi River, because that's a huge river, and it's just cranking. You're like, wow, it goes to show like how much, even when it rains a little bit, how much water actually falls from the sky is astonishing.
Yeah, it's wild. And if it starts getting concentrated like that, into one source, it becomes quite a thing. And you see it like that, and you wonder, like, well, that's how the Grand Canyon happens. Like, there's a lot of water. It's moving a lot of stuff.
If it was doing that all the time, that concrete would wear out very quickly, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. I'm sure it's something they have to monitor. Yeah. Like anything else, because erosion is a thing.
Is it?
The LA River, the concrete trough will be bested in time by nature, for sure.
At some point, yeah.
What a rose.
Or the Southern California residents complaining about the rain? No, not that I know of, just...
Oh, why? Because you've been probably no comparison to y'all, but yeah, we're not complaining. We're just enjoying it.
I'm having a great day. I love the rain.
It is very puddly out and floody out because, we're not prepared for weather. We have no preparation in place.
For anything, really, but especially not weather.
Yeah. There are 2 sections of the Balloon Creek bike path are underwater right now. It's also a concrete trough. Yeah. It's been raining a lot. I mean, it rained several days last week.
Like most of California is under
last night, today, and tomorrow this week. Yeah. It's, I mean, probably in the last, like right when we left for Christmas, started raining off and on down here and stuff. It's probably been about the same amount of water for SoCal as we got all last year.
Oh, probably between these 2 days, probably. I mean, honestly, and it's been coming down pretty good most of the day. That does not happen.
That's not a flex. That's sad. The bar is very low.
Yeah, so it's sketchy as hell right now. Is that right? Are you okay?
Dude, it's watt out. You know what I mean?
It's pouring right now.
Yeah. It's dope. I mean, it's atmospheric because I'll get them. We also had some booms. We have some thunder going.
Yeah.
I'm going to get some water, speaking of, because it's so wet out. I might let these dogs in there. They might hoot and holler.
Well, at least they haven't seen Avery yet, huh? They'll do like. Mike's gone. What's everyone doing right now? Man, it's pouring right now. Oh, this is so great. The only problem is when it rains a lot, we have a vent in the side of the here. It gets cold in here. I'll put my hat on. What's up, everybody? My name is Nick Murphy. This is my Pusheen hat. I love Pusheen. So yeah, I was semi-landlocked yesterday. So many trees down, I couldn't even make it to the freeway. Some areas have been without power for 3+ days. The river is literally almost up to the bridge. It's good times. Wow, that is, dang, it's like up to the bridge? Holy crap, yeah, that's a lot of water. Holy smokes. Please let us know if you need anything. I don't know what we can do, but we'll send our private jet if we need it.
I swear that rain is something, man.
Yeah, Rosa said there's so many trees down. She couldn't make it to the freeway. The river is almost up to the bridge.
God dang.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's been raining, y'all. It's been wet out.
See, my problem is we need some rain throughout the year.
Kind of like
We
constant.
don't need it all at once. You know what I mean?
And that's my fear and worry is that it's going to dump rain and then we will not see a cloud for the next 8 months. And you're like, that's not exactly the most useful. So most of what we need is snow. Because like I was saying, like rain like this is useful in terms of our plants are getting rain and stuff and it just freshens things up. It's not that useful because we don't do anything to collect it down here.
No, not really.
So it's just going to go to the ocean and like, so we need snow.
Yeah, like some of our
That's how
reservoirs
you
will get filled back up to a degree.
That's
but yeah,
how you get the constant, drippage of water.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah. That's crazy though.
Yeah, that's bonkers town. Bonkers town is supreme. Well, shall we start this, Mike? Because we do have to. So the new show that's after us is starting up today. We've been practicing getting out early.
Yeah, it started last week, and it goes right at 6. So we're gonna basically.
So we got to get out of here a little early.
Yeah, and the cool thing is you don't gotta go nowhere. There'll be another show happening. It's Dressed to Quest at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So we'll always end like 10 minutes ish early. Let them get reset, and then right here on Gen Con, another show begins just like that.
Boom, love it. Rose said, yeah, 99 was closed for a few days because it was completely flooded. A few cards actually got stuck. I know there was one death. Ugh.
Oh, that sucks.
Said that was last week. This week I know we've had at least 2 due to trees falling on houses or cars.
That's where it gets scary.
That's what's scary.
Oh,
yeah.
And so many trees are so dried out, the roots aren't strong,
Yeah.
and so now the wind and rain just That's why droughts are bad, because then when the rain comes, it's not good because we're not prepared for it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're playing a little Woodcraft.
Woodcraft. Okay, sorry. I didn't have the note. I thought I had it, but I didn't have the note. Let me. Real quick, Nick, our public objectives. At the end of the game, score 12 points. It may look like 12 points for nothing, but remember, you worked hard to win this contract.
It does look like nothing. Easiest piece of art in the game.
That was not listed.
Looks like 3 per.
And the game score 3 points for each splicing tile and each sawing tile in your workshop. So I guess the minimum of 6. You start with 2 things.
Yeah, I guess so.
Score 4 points immediately at the end of the game. You may buy points by returning dice left in your lumber yard and pots. Each die scores 2 points.
Okay.
It's just labeled a little differently, but that's what that is. And you score 4 points right away.
Sweet.
Yes, so this is about running your own kind of little wood shop in a
Cannibalism.
wood shoppy world. We're all sort of wooden people, kind of, and we're splicing wood, cutting up wood, gluing stuff together to make crafts. Like I'm trying to make this little sword and shield toy set.
And now I'm trying to make a little planter box bucket.
Planter box bucket boy. Planter box bucket boy. Yes, I'm first player.
You are?
We each have a little initial helper to start. I was the one that gave me an instant upgrade action, so I bought another saw, which is going to give me a discount of 2 when I either go to the forest to get a 6 value die, or if I buy a 6 value die from the market over here, I get $2 off. Just remember, for yellow or brown, you have to pay $1 or $2 more on top of the value of dice. for my first action.
Don't tear yourself away from Satisfactory Chopper Dan. You keep working that factory.
Keep working that Factora.
What are you working on right now? Now that you're done with Thickness.
Factora. I'm gonna do this, Nick. I'm gonna take this action. Boop. We're gonna bump this forward over to here. This action allows me to do this. I can sell a die and get basically double the pip value. Again, +1 or +2. I'm gonna sell this 3 green for $6, and then I can buy a specifically value 6 die from the forest. Main rule for this: if I sell a green, I can't then buy green. But I'm gonna buy yellow, so it doesn't matter. This thing cost me $6 +1 since it's yellow, but I do get a $2 discount, so it'll cost me 5 total for that. And yeah, fart it. Let's do it. I'm going to complete a contract. I'm going to spend a saw so I can cut this 6 down to a 1 and a 5. It's my favorite thing ever. I think it's so cool that you get to do that. Boom. And then I'm going to turn in a 5 yellow and a 2 yellow to complete my sword and shield set. This is going to get me 3 points immediately, if you could, Nick, and 11 doll hairs, a.k.a. blue bear rares. 8, 11. And I get this little ball peen hammer tool to add to my little attic of tools, and this will stay off to the side, because sometimes it matters what contracts you've completed and when and all. I'm going to put this here. Okay. That's my first turn. Let's make sure I'm going to make sure we don't get any of these little things to start. I don't believe we did.
I don't think so either.
I'm just going to double check, though.
Chopper Dan said, I figured out that my problem with my game was that I was in a way too small of a space and had no room to expand, so I'm moving locations to a much larger space.
Oh.
All right. One thing I did, Chopper Dan, I don't know if you care about this too, but I turned on passive mode. I didn't know there was a new passive mode now where
What's that mean?
the wildlife doesn't attack you. Because I'm here to build factories.
Yeah, it's like, is that even a compelling part of the game?
Not really.
Like, is it fun to go hunting or something?
No, not really. It's just like if like you find something cool out there, there's
guarded.
gonna be guarded by stuff, and there could be like these like kind of like fire breathing things, or like these kind of like bulls that like hit you or whatever, or like these giant crazy spiders. But it's like that's it. So I'm like, it also just means like, oh, there must be something cool around here because there's a bunch of stuff around it.
Yeah.
But I just don't really care. So I'd also turn on passive mode, and I'm not gonna lie, it's way more fun because I just want to build a factory. Okay, so you're expanding, you're moving, you're expanding. Do you only have like one central hub? I finally started building more than one factory. Said, I like the Suki games, but man, they are so tight, I find them a struggle and not necessarily enjoyable. That's fair.
Yeah.
I think that's fair. I think this one's not quite as tight as some other ones, but that's a totally fair complaint.
He makes, or I should say, they make tight games for sure.
I'm
Crunchy
gonna
ones
get
for sure.
a employer.
Little helper. Little helpy helperson.
And I'm gonna get this one right here. It's gonna cost me 3 blueberries.
A blueberries.
And I'm gonna get a blueberry income.
Reindeer.
And so what this one does is now, whenever I get a die from a basket, it costs me 1 less. And this one is whenever I get a die from a basket, that's either 1, 2, or 3. I get 1 less. So if I have a thing from a basket that's 1, 2, or 3, I get $2 off.
I like that. I like that. Get a new helper out for me. So yeah, those ones usually have more stuff from the production things.
Yep.
They're usually not that. Well, it's not that cheap, but they're not that bad typically.
2 yellow dies, not bad.
Not bad at all.
And you get a Sewell. So Messina is super tight, love the mechanism. So I want to try that one.
Yeah, I really want to try that. That's maybe I would love to try in 2023 game. All right, turn number 2. Yeah, it goes quick, doesn't it?
It goes quick. What are you doing?
Bro, I don't know. It's a great question to ask. Appreciate that. Good golly. Golly, Miss Molly. I want to do...
So you need to be a bit more efficient. That's fair. That's fair. So it'd be helpful as a better player. Yeah, me too. So I've heard to think it's the games that are so tight that I can't deploy my talent. There you go, Dorva. I can't deploy my talent in this game because the game is too restrictive.
Oh my God, hurry, Mike. I'm gonna do this.
Okay.
I'm gonna take on a contract. I'm gonna take on this one here, and then I could pay $3 and take on a second one.
Ooh.
I think these fill in right away, but I'm not 100%.
I think they do. Get on there,
Man, we're in a lack for need of brown dice.
Yeah, I know, right?
I'll take this one, I suppose.
Oh, I know, right?
So I'll have to pay $3 for that, and that's my second action.
All right, then.
Alrighty, man.
Okay, I kind of want to, so I'm gonna do this one. So this is one where I can do
Pardon me.
2 cog actions or 1 cog actions, and I can plant a die. Oh, never mind. No, I can't plant a 3 die. I can only plant a 1 or a 2.
You could cut that die down.
I could.
You could do that.
Because what do these flip when we do the income, right?
Yeah,
Everything
they'll
flips.
refresh.
Let's go ahead and do that then. So I'll go ahead and do this one. I'm going to do this one right here for its cog action. Give me a little bit of scrap wood script.
Put it in your scrapwood area, bro.
Where's the scrap wood area?
To the right of your board.
What?
On the right side of your board.
What?
Nearly. Lower. Higher.
Oh,
There.
yeah, you're right.
Wunderbar.
You're
You
right.
don't have to put it in there, bro.
No, you're right. I thought this was another
You can
point
keep it
spot.
in a disorderly ace shop if you want.
And then I will. Now these saws, Mikey, you can only use in conjunction with a big saw, the little saws.
Correct.
Okay,
To make additional cuts on the same die.
that's right. And then I will plant this. Ooh, no, I'm gonna plant this in here.
Uns.
Nice. So how heavy is this one vis-a-vis his other games like Praga, for example? Oh, the same.
Yeah, it's the same as, I mean, obviously it's in comparisons to Praga because the action selection situation, but height-wise, yeah, Praga.
Praga-ish. Honestly, most of Vladimir Sukin games are a relatively similar weight.
Yeah.
They're all pretty much the same.
Vladimir hangs out in a very, very
Yeah.
similar weight level.
Yeah.
It's not,
what do you
I
think
wouldn't
of
consider it
the
heavier than
games-
Underwater Cities.
Or Prodigal's
I
Club.
felt like, yeah,
Prodigal's Club, because Prodigal's Club not that heavy. It's also just really tight.
that's really what it is.
Yeah.
I'd say, like, to me, off of the one play, we're going to be playing it later this month on Gen Con. Pulsar 2849 felt a little less, like, restricted.
Yeah.
But that could just be my memory of it.
Yeah.
Maybe it's not less restrictive.
Yeah.
So it's a similar level.
What you feeling, right?
Chip. All right. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go here, kaplam, and I'm going to buy some ingredients. I'm going to do 2 different purchases. I'm going to buy 3 bits of glue for 3 and 2 saw blades for 2, making 5 total. 2 saw blades, 3 glues, 3 gloobs. There we are. That was my 3rd action.
Okay. This is going to grow to a 3. I think I might do the same thing, actually.
Okay.
So this is going to turn, which means that these ones here now have a bonus attached to them. So now if anyone does these, you'll get this. And then if this goes all the way down to here, then these start to get like crazy bonuses, basically.
So it really comes down to, it takes like kind of what Praga does and supercharges it, where like
It's
actions
way more interesting than
that have not
Praga's,
been
yeah.
used in a while become very valuable,
Yeah.
potentially. And then also around the edges, at the beginning of the game, this end, there's also bonuses here. So you will get all the bonuses that are
Oh,
showing.
I'm sorry. I should get this
You
one
should.
then, huh?
Yep,
So I
absolutely.
should get a soie and 2 pints. Okay. And then I am also going to, so I get 2 different ones depending on how much money I spend. I only have
2 different purchases.
$7. I will spend 1 and get 2 more script wood.
Okay.
And then I'll spend 1 and just get 2 glue. 2 glue. 2 glue. All right.
Well,
So Adora said, I'm finding I skew less heavy with time or heavy games that have a simple structure or low rules overhead. The level of Suki is where I top off. Now, that's fair. I feel like that's pretty common.
Nick, I'm going to go here. I'm going to take this action. I will get a scrap wood. Crap wood. And I'm going to purchase 2 things from the little market over here. So I'm going to purchase this 6 value yellow, and I get a $2 discount. So it's $7. 6 plus 1 minus 2 makes 5. I'll purchase that, and then I'll purchase this value 2 green die for $2.
What do you get minus 2?
Huh?
What do you get minus 2?
If I buy value 6 dice, I get $2 off. And a second saw blade in play.
Yes.
And then I'm going to cut stuff down.
That's what I was like, what are you doing?
What I want to do is I'm going to do a cut, and I'm going to make this 6 into a 4 and a 2. 4, we get a little leftover 2 here. And then I'm going to use a saw blade to do an additional cut on a die here and make this 2 into 2 1s. All right, so that's how you can kind of get the most out of these saw blades, because this basically allows you to do a saw action. You can add saw blades to do more than one cut. And now I'm going to turn in a 4 yellow, a 1 yellow, a 1 yellow, a saw blade, and 2 glue to complete
Holy
this
crap.
here sweet toolbox set. Very cool. So since this is still up here at the very top, I'll get 3 reputation. I'll go 1, 2, 3 down the little reputation board. I'll get 2 victory points and 10 money. So these haven't been the most valuable points-wise, but I've got a lot of money out of it, which gives me stuff to do.
Yeah.
And before I forget, I'm going to spend $2 on my marketing over here, because you don't want to like let that go too far.
Sure, always forget that. Ken said the saw noise is really good, right? Mike's crushing the saw game. Are we in round 3 or 4?
That was my 4th turn.
Don't
forget, you can do this once per turn up here.
Yeah, I do forget that.
Do you get the points immediately on that, or is it end game? I felt like it's end game.
I feel like it's end game. It's wherever you reached, I believe. But don't quit me.
Marketing. At the end of your turn, you have opportunity to advance 1 space. Do so, pay the indicated point, and score the indicated number of points. Okay, so I'll get 1.
Oh, that's right, because you can get a ton of points doing that.
Yeah, you can bump the top several times if you have like dumb cash, but yeah.
Yeah. Well, just accumulatively, you get a ton.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go. We'll do this one. It's going to get me a. Well, hold on. Do I want to do that? Is there anything better over here for me to do? Yeah, I'm actually going to do this. I'm going to get a contract. It's going to give me a burr. Okay. Oh, sorry. This moves to a 5. Go get me a burr. And then I'm going to take this train set.
Nice.
And do I want to take a second one? I don't think that I do. It would cost me 3. Yeah, let's do it. I'm going to take this flute, this recorder. Blam. And then I am going to fulfill this contract and takes 2 script wood. And then a 5. And I can pick them directly from here, right?
Yeah, you can harvest those at any time.
Boop. Boom. And that is going to get me a tool of my choosing. I can activate one of my things. I might activate this one to get $2 back. And then I'll get $3 for that. And then I can get a tool of my choosing. I don't think it really matters. I'm going to take this this file right here. Let's go right there. Blam.
Nice.
All right.
All right. Very cool. All right, moving on to the income phase, little interim income phase. We're going to get points or money based on where we are. I'm going to get 1 victory point. Looks like you're going to get $1.
Yep.
We are going
I was going to pay 2 to do this as well. Sorry.
Yeah, cool. I'm going to square your point for that. And then we're going to refresh our tools. And then the lowest 2 helpers and contracts go away. Oh, man. Trimming your nails. Such a hassle. Do that. Kaboom, kaboom. And we will put a new, these all shift down. a spot, and we'll put a new order into play. Okay. Let me just double check that we're not missing any other aspects of the income phase.
When do we refill this?
Right, immediately at the end of each turn. So,
okay, so that should be refilled. In.
Yeah. Sorry about that. So I'll make sure we get it right. Oh yeah, it's listed. Where is it listed? Over here. So we degraded stuff, played a new thing, got our income, fixed our tools, and track. Yep, we're good.
Yep.
Okay, so then we continue on with my 5th action. Starting to feel the pressure.
Yeah, it's only 14 turns of the whole game.
Yeah, there's not a lot. Let's see.
It's very Praga-like in that way.
Yeah. I am gonna do, yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, I was going to do that if you didn't.
I'm gonna do this here. I'll get a scrap wood. That now goes away. Now that's empty. And I'm gonna do an upgrade. I'm gonna pay 4 blueberries and get a yellow tree. Mm-hmm. When you do this, I immediately move up my acorn, my little hazelnut acorn income, and you immediately get a little sapling, so AKA a value 1 die that starts to grow. And every turn, the first thing you do on a turn is if you have anything trees here, they increase by 2 value. If they ever become a 6, they immediately get harvested, but you can harvest them earlier. It's at your leisure. That is my turn. I don't think I'm gonna be able to, yeah.
Says this one is combo-licious as Praga. Not as like combos. You can get a lot done on your turn.
Yeah.
But it's not quite as combo-y, I wouldn't say.
Yeah, you can do a bunch, like things don't like bonus necessarily other things, but you can do, like I had a turn earlier where I got like a die and I cut it down, then cut that die a second time and did it and turned it into a thing, which gave me some income. Like you can do like very satisfying turns like that.
I'm going to do, this one's going to be another saw.
There's a lot of bonuses, so
and
it's very similar to Praga on that
That's the
way.
thing is there's a lot of bonuses, but not really a lot of combos, I would say.
Sure.
So I'm going to do this one right here. Allows you to buy 2 from the forest.
From the forest!
So I'm going to buy these 2. Now, because they're both 3, I get 1 berry discount, plus if it's 1, 2, or 3, I get another berry. So these are each going to be worth 2 less. So they're each going to be worth 2, essentially, because it's a yellow wood, it costs 1 more. So essentially be 4. They both the kids have had 2. It's going to cost me 4.
I see.
Boop, boop. And then I'm going to go ahead and turn in this 3 right here. And I'll do this one right here, which is going to take 2 glue as well. 3 and then 2 glue. And then I will get 1 poopitation.
Excuse me, sir?
I will get 1 lantern. The lanterns are the one area where you can like turn in 3 lanterns and essentially take like a second turn, kind of like Praga. Mm-hmm. So in that way you kind of can. I will also get a 2 green die. And then 4 bucks.
Sound noises are so good. We got skills out here. And Turbis says, played Cerebria yesterday. It was so heavy and opaque. Way too much for me, however. It is gorgeous to no end. Yeah?
Yeah?
Nabar says, yeah, I feel like the 14 turns is so short.
It really is. But it makes you work efficiently.
Yeah, like, Vladimir, like, I was talking about this, like, every game, if it doesn't have a set, like 6 rounds or whatever, you know, a scythe or whatever, like, every game has more or less a set range of amount of turns that are around like 15. I think like 15 is a pretty average game, 15 turns. But the fact that like you're doing this or in Praga, you just watch that thing go around, you just feel so aware of the limited amount of time. And it's like, I love that about these games, but it is like kind of wild. You're like, wow, like why does this feel so tight, you know? Yeah. It's not really more than other games, but just the fact that you're tracking it down. Like, this is the 6th turn. I'm already like, are you serious? Like,
I think I did know, Barry. So this is where it starts. I should have gotten $1 instead of this, right?
Yes, if it's shifted down, wherever it's currently at.
Thank you, Barry.
Me?
Yeah.
All right, this is going to grow up to a 3. Boop. Are we around? Yeah, we're on 6. Interesting.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't spend $2 to do this. I need to make sure I'm doing these, or else I will forget.
No, it's too late. Can't go back.
Too late. It's too late to poop your pants.
It's never too late for that.
Dude, never.
Too late. Man, I'm so torn. I'm so torn.
Ooh. Steve's about to pull up Anachrony off the shelf for several days. Need to try the Fractures of Time module. All right, let's go. Yeah, we have Crook's big old box of it up there. We're gonna want to do a game house on it at some point. I don't know when. And Torben said, I find that explaining games to people where you can start with the game lasts 14 turns and in them you do X, Y, Z is usually a little smoother. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. The constant quest to teach games better, you know?
Always.
You know what I'm saying?
Always. So I did that.
Woodcraft.
All right, I'm going to do
through time.
Crafting through time. Crafting. I'm going to do this action here. You know what? No.
So I find Cerubia a step up from Anachrony in my humble opinion. I think I'm thinking about a different game. Because the game I'm thinking about was quite light, which Anachrony is, if you're a genius like me. But
I'm going to do this, Nick. I'm going to use a lantern. I'm going to move this so I can get a reputation out of it, but I'm going to do this action.
Yeah, so that's one thing you use a lantern for. You essentially pick a tile, get the bonus, move the tile, but you get to do something else, which kind of opens up a little bit more, which is nice.
Yeah.
Twerking those jeans.
So I want to sell
those jeans.
Those jeans. No, I do not. I'm not going to sell a die, but I could do if I wanted to. And I'm going to buy a value 6, which will cost me 6 brown die because I get that $2 discount since it's a full value dice. I will do that, and I'm going to immediately complete this contract. I'm going to spend that 6 value brown die, a bit of glue, a bit of scrap, and then complete this, which will give me a lantern, which I just spent 8. Count them, 8 blueberries, and a hammer, a little wooden mallet to put into my workshop. My workshop. And I'm gonna do this right here, and since I completed this right here, you've come surrounded on either side. This I'll get 2 blueberry income. Kaplam. So that's the kind of turns you can do here, where you feel like very satisfied. Oh, it is.
I did a lot of stuff.
And this was down here where there's no bonus to be given for the actual little spot there.
Okay, I am going to do this action right here. I'm going to get a glare.
Sniff and glue, eh?
Sniff and glue, my life. And I am going to plot.
It's my life, and I'll sniff that glue, yeah.
Two.
Sniff that glue, yeah.
And then I'll do this one. Or do I want berries? I have one. Let's get scrap wood because I think I'm going to use a scud it up. And then I'm going to use this right here. I can add a scrap wood to a die to increase its value by 1. I'm going to increase this one to a 4. Boom. And then I'm going to use this right here and go. Cut this 1 die, this 2 die into 2 1s.
I wish you 2 1s.
So it's fun because you can do like a lot of different stuff. And then I'm going to turn in.
I'm
going to turn in a 4 yellow, a 1 yellow, and this glue. To make this little chessboard.
You know what, man? I messed up earlier, dude.
What?
Did I?
I don't know.
When we were talking about the value that the tree has to be to plant.
Yeah.
You get like a 3 or something.
Yeah.
I told you could do a free cut to cut it down to a 2 or a 1, right?
No, you didn't. But you
can do a free
I
cut.
do remember now that you can do that, yeah.
I said something to that effect, but I think I said the wrong thing, or I don't know. But sorry.
Truth. So I won't get anything from here, but I will get 2 more lanterns. I have 4. Do I want to take another turn right now? What's this?
That allows you to kind of refresh a used saw, or, you know.
And then I'll get 3 pints.
It comes in pints.
And then 4 bucks. And now I have 4 lanterns, so I feel like I should take a second turn. I think I'm gonna. So in this case, I will do one of the actions, but I don't actually move the tile, right, Mikey?
What?
When I turn 3 lanterns, I do the action, but I don't actually move the tile.
Just choose an action.
So what do
So you won't
I
get
want
any
to
bonuses or
do?
anything like that, but yeah.
I have money, a decent amount. Oh, sorry, this is gone. Ooh, man. Stars. I think, excuse me, gosh. I think I'll do this one right here where I can buy 2 different things. I think I'm going to buy some.
I got.
Well, buy some wood.
Oh, would ya?
I'm going to buy this 3, which is going to cost me 2. Actually, it's going to cost me 1 because of my 2 discounts. And then I think, gosh, what do I want to get? I think I'll buy this 5 for 5 because, again, I get a little discount. And then I'll spend 1 more to
You're
move
paying the
up.
extras, the overages for the value.
Yeah.
The...
Oh, I'm sorry, I need to pay 1 more because this one's +2. And then I'll get 2 more points for that. Okay.
Little 6er, 2er. Okay. 7. Good gravy. This is going to become a 5.
So it actually looks more daunting than it actually plays. I agree with that.
Yeah, once you get into it, it's not as wild. Okay, so check it out. I'm going to do a couple things. First, I'm going to take a bit of scrap wood. I'm going to add to my die.
This is gone.
Going to make this 2 a 3. Spend that scrap. Got, and then I'm going to take this action here. So this is going to give me a glue and a scrap. Snip and glue, snip and glue. Don't sniff glue, kids.
Don't do it.
This is going to pop this yonder.
Wow.
And I'm going to do this. I'm going to plant a tree and do 1. I'll do my 1 helper's little production ability and get another scrap wood. And I'm going to cut this 3 down to a 2. And just, take a little propagate. And you make another plant out of that.
Another plant.
And plant this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a saw. I'll make 2 1s. It's a little dull, that saw. And I'm going to take this 5 and harvest that to make a 5 yellow and 2 green 1s to make this lovely tennis racket, with which I'm hitting in orange, definitely. Whimsical World. I only get 1 reputation because this did slide down a spot, but I do get 1 reputation, which makes me claim this. We get the middle in a 2-player game. And then this is now used up, so I'll get $3. I'll get a lantern and 4 money. A baby brother plant, you propagate. Someday we'll release that video. I don't know why we haven't released Planted. We played that game house like 7 months ago.
Well, it's good to have a couple that we're just sitting on, but yeah, you're right.
Yeah, they're pure back burner. I'm like, oh man, that's way on the back burner. All right, that's that.
1 week when we're so busy we don't have anything, boom, we'll do it.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Baby mother blamed.
That's me.
So this will turn into a 4. I only have $2, which is not great.
Interesting.
I really want another. Yeah, let's just go and do this one. I'm gonna get 2 points. I can sell a die for 2 times its value.
Yeah, and if it's yellow or brown, plus the 1 or 2.
So if I did a brown, let's say it's 5, it would be 7 times 2.
I think it's
Or it's 10
5
plus
times 2
2.
plus 2.
Okay,
Let me double check.
I might do that. I just got that die, but I can get back a lot more for it. Yeah, I'm gonna do that one regardless, but let me know.
We do. Place in the bank game. Blueberries equal to twice the amount shown on the die plus the additional value shown on the price list. So yeah, I think it'd be 5 times 2 plus 2.
Okay. Math. I'm gonna spend 4 of this. 2.
What up, Icarus Arms?
Icarus Arms.
How you doing?
And
How's
then
your D going? This is over here now?
yeah, sorry.
There you go. Just want to make sure I
Okay.
see correct.
Okay.
You're making up the plan.
Working but good. I hope. What's on the next on the docket there, Icarus? You said worlds. What about like planets now?
All right, call me basic.
Amen. It's 2 points.
I'm gonna get 2 points, and I'm gonna get a helper. I'm gonna pay 5 for that second helper from the left. Thank you. This is gonna give me an immediate lantern, a little one and doneer. I'll put it here and get another blueberry income. Money seems good. Before I forget, I will do this just because I know it's supposed to be the end of your turn, but I just forget otherwise. I'm gonna get 2 more points because I'm falling behind because I forgot. Okay, so now there's a question. We're about to head into the next era. Do I dare take another turn right now? Is there something I could make useful? Because I don't want to grab a contract because it immediately would slide down unless I could auto-complete that contract.
Right.
Definitely not possible with 2 value 1 dice. Sorry, a value 3 green. Get wrecked. So I don't reckon I ought to do that. So I don't think I'll take another turn. I am done.
Okay. Whoop. That was your 8th turn?
Yep. Final turn before next income and era 2 stuff comes into play.
I really want to get this one done. I don't want it to move down anymore.
Yeah.
But I need...
Called BCT lock/in. It's the opening Valorant tournament. 32 teams in Brazil fight it out for top spot to kick off the global leagues. That's dope.
That's cool. I'm going to do an upgrade. I'm going to get 2 points for that. I'm going to get a saw, another saw here, because I just need 2. So, blah. I'll get a income. Okay, and then I am going to go immediately use this saw.
Yep.
I'm going to turn this into a 4 and a 2.
The old 4 and 2.
Boom. And then I'm going to do 3, 2, and 2, and a saw. Blam to do that one.
3 and 2 and a 2 and a saw. Ip-a-dip-a-day.
And then I can immediately use one of their abilities. I think I'll just get $2, and then I'll also get 5. And then I'll get a reputation finally.
Nice.
All right.
Okay, we are into the next income. So we will follow again the chart right there. First thing, any contracts still outstanding, slide down. We're both good. We choose another one to go into play. Boy.
Well, I got you one there. Yep.
I'll choose this one.
Baby by the plan. Okay.
Well, yeah, that's fine. Okay.
Income will get 1 Barrett, 1 point.
I will get 2 points, 3 berries.
Okay.
And then these are all going to fully swap out for our Era 2 cards.
And these will too, right?
Indeed.
Because, of course, it's Vladimir Suki. You know there's Era 2.
Gotta be. Gotta be. That's what makes these games great.
I do like when they're like, ooh, these ramp up.
It's like, you can make a guitar now. You've been working woodshop for 35 minutes. You got this.
Got this, baby. Okay. Alrighty. In Europe. I'll refresh all of these. Refresh your tools, sir.
Yes.
A baby by the plan.
All right, turn 9.
I feel like I'm not doing anything in this one.
Right.
Like,
It's a, you know,
I am worried. I'm not doing
feels that way
enough
from
of them.
time to time. Ugh. Yeah, like how to. Ooh, good golly.
Yeah, real rough here. Real roof stoof here.
Yeah. Well, I tell you. I'll struggle.
So yeah, it's easy to feel like you're playing like butts in this game. Yeah, it really does. You're like, oh my gosh, I've done nothing so far.
Yeah. Let's do. Yeah, but it has that satisfaction level of like you can get good. You can get better at stuff, you know?
Yeah. You know how to
Okay.
work it.
I'll tell you what, Nick. I'm going to do the take a contract action. I'm going to pay a lantern and take this tile to do it. So this is going to allow me to do a little production, a one and done production. I'm going to get a glue and a scrap. Oop, speaking of. Oh. And I'm going to take this guitar. I don't think I'm going to take a second one.
My guitar.
My guitar. Oh, emergency alert. Hold on. National Weather Service. A flash flood warning is in effect for the area until midnight. Dangerous, life-threatening situation. Not attempt to travel unless you're fleeing. Jeez.
That area right there, that little floodplain area, is probably like full of water.
I'm going to do. Oh, it's going to be kind of
I mean,
dark.
I'll be driving home,
Drive
so.
about. Golly. All right. Be safe out there, everybody. That's
Be
crazy.
careful, Icarus. How is it by you? Yeah, I'm curious what my.
Man.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I don't think I'm going to pay for another one because I still got this to make sure I do.
Yeah.
Ugh. All right. That's it for me at the moment.
Whoa.
Is that a waste, though? I don't know. Yeah, forget it. I'm going to take this one, too. I'll pay 3. So we're going to go here. I'm going to take and harvest this right now, and I'm going to saw it twice. I don't have a saw blade. Oh.
What? Okay. Thank you.
All right, I'll wait. Yeah, I will take the second one, so I'll pay for it.
All right.
Okay. Gosh. I love that about this game, but yeah, you're just like, how do I do this?
It's fairly floody. Yeah, that's fair. Since sidewalks underwater partially, cars can do the splash people on the sidewalk thing occasionally. Yeah, yeah. Stay safe, please.
Oh, I'm going to spend a $1 to do this and get 2 points.
Baka. Dude, this one right here.
There's something like, you probably seen it, like a short like thing that people are doing, like all these bros, just like dudes being bros and stuff. And like they're all sitting like on the edge of, I think it was in Britain or something. They sit on the edge of the road, like all in like lawn chairs and like swim gear in the middle of like a storm. They had like signs like, splash us. And then people come driving through the curb and just like annihilate them. They're like, yeah. They're just like sitting there like loving it. I was like, man,
That sounds awesome.
once in a while, I guess I'll keep this on here since I'm not taking it. Dudes can be wholesome. And it's like, nice.
Every once in a while. I guess I'll do this one because that's gonna be a 6. That's 7, 8. But I get 2 less. That's gonna be 5. Ugh. Very expensive. Okay.
Me?
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to get some tools.
I wanted that one.
That's
Well, I guess it's
better
actually
for you.
better for me now.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Patrick TTV said Woodcraft. It good. It very good.
Yeah.
So all the LA people can't drive, so it's even worse. Yeah, you're right.
All right. I'm going to get some saw blades for 2 for sure.
Yeah, I figured.
And then
I figured.
I'm going to get 2 saw blades, 2 scrap for $3 total. And then now I will do this. I will use a saw. I just don't want to use 2 full-on saw blades for this.
Yeah,
I'm going to cut this 5 down to a 4 and a 1. And then I'll use a saw blade to make an additional cut to cut my 4 into 2 2s. Which gives me a 2 green, a 2 green, a 1 green. Oh, wait. Why do I want to do that one? Oh, this is fine. I was getting confused. Yeah, I'll keep it, stay on the course. Don't mind me. And a scrap wood to complete this little chair with a little kitty sitting on it. It's going to get me 3 victory points. Oh, 1, 2, and 3, and $8. Again, I might not spend it. Which is dope. And then I'll spend $4 to do a little more advertising. 1, 2, 3. Right there.
Okay. I'm also going to do this, which is going to push it past this.
And I believe that was down here, right? Yeah, so no extra bonuses.
Ding, 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 ding. I'm definitely going to get 2 glue.
To glue.
And then I'll take a scrap wood.
Get yourself some crap wood.
Crap. And then I'm going to fulfill this one right here. I'm going to take this 6 and this 4 and then scrap wood and glue. Bam. And this one I can again claim a card or I'll get 1 coin. And I'm going to claim a card. I'm just going to go ahead and claim this 12 just because
All right,
just
I like it.
straight up 12 points at the end of the game. And Mike didn't do that one yet, so that'll be mine.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, and then this one is Gonski's. All righty, Mikey.
Okay.
Assassin Queen.
Hey, sassy, what you gonna do?
So blueberries feel like they're hard to come by. They can be hard to come by.
Money's not.
Because if you come here, you can sell a die, but it's like, man, you had to usually pay for that die, so it hurts to do
Yeah.
that, to be honest.
Speaking of that thing you just tapped, I'm going to do the buy some wood from the market action, but I'm going to use this tile, spend a lantern, so I can get a bit of glue, scrap, and a saw blade, just to keep those things rolling a little bit. You know, maybe it's unwise, but here we are. All right, but I'm going to do this actual action over here, and I'm going to buy a level 4 green die, so I'll just pay $4 for that. And I don't really have money for much else, so I think I'm going to leave it right there and just buy that. And I'm going to spend a scrap to add a pip to my yellow die.
Pip to my loo.
All right, I'll flip this over here. A little scrap wood, tack it on, and then I'm going to saw blade that too into 2 1s. And then get a 4 green, 2 yellow 1s, and 3 more bits of scrap wood. Guy came and said, hey, get a guitar. I got to make some guitar picks. Give me some kindling, please. Here you go. And that'll complete my guitar.
Guitar.
My guitar. This will be worth $4. A lantern and 3 more reputation. Super sick guitar, super shredder guitar.
Sasquatch, how is it down there? How's the rain?
I want to know. Have you ever seen the rain? Yeah, I'm gonna spend $6. Try to be about that marketing game. Get 4 more points. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Game Riders said, ooh, I've not known how Woodcraft looked until now. Also, hi, brothers, Murph. Hi, chat. Hello, Game Riders guys. This is how it looks. It looks quite nice. I think it looks very pretty.
I love the look of it. I think it's great.
Okay, for my last coin, man, I have all this. I didn't use like any of my tools this one. I'm gonna do this though. I'm gonna get this one right here. I'm gonna get a pint.
It'll be just a sweet little bit poor in the end of the game here, but we'll figure it out.
It's gonna be 6. I'm gonna spend 6. Get this one right here because I'm immediately gonna get 2 points income. Boom, boom, and 3. 1, 2, 3. Money income, just straight up. And then I guess if I do this down here, if I get another point income. Ooh, let's do this one. Ooh, here, let's do this one. Because I'd have to put adjacent to something else, right? So I'll put it here, which is can activate 4 cards.
Yeah.
I also get another one. So I'm gonna get 2 tools.
Oh, man, I've been trying to get over that threshold, but I'm stuck.
I'm also gonna go boom right here and then boom right here. So I'm gonna get 1 reputation.
Boom,
I'm gonna get
Chicago.
3 more. 1, 2, 3, and then 1 more here. And I can activate all 3 of these. So I'm gonna get 2 coins. Not coins, idiot. And then a glue.
Blueberries. It's not
And
here for the
then
first time in like a month. Full blue skies. Well, that's nice. Did it come with a lot of cold then?
Oh, wow.
It's not raining currently.
Okay.
Well, hey.
What's up, Hornist?
Makes one of us. Yeah. What's up?
What are you doing?
Shall
All right, Mikey. That's the end of it. Income.
I'm not ready for it, man. So this is going to slide down, and
Yeah.
our final card must go into play. I'm a little bit worried about getting
Yeah,
this done,
I've been getting mine
if I'm
done
honest.
pretty good. Now I'm feeling this is a game though. Eventually, it's like Prodigal's Club, where it's like every single game you're like, I have so much I need to do. By the end of it, you're like, I got most of it done.
Yeah.
I feel like that way.
You
now.
will
I'm
get
like,
better
okay.
at this game 100%. Oh, yeah, income. So I'm going to get...
I'm gonna get $7.
2 points. 1, 2,
And
3
5
dollars.
points.
Man, you're crushing those. How
Yeah,
you get
that-
way up. You just got to. How are you way up here now? What happened?
Because I did this, which gave me 3,
Oh,
and
yeah.
then 1, and then
I always want to do more tools.
this one right here. I got this one. It's $6, but it gave me 3 and then 2.
Yeah.
So I literally went up 6 money income and 3
Wow.
points income.
I respect that, dude. You're well set for the end here, and I'm a little shaky.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, that's
I'm a little
okay.
shaky. Okay. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Da, da, da. Ah! Something more.
Skip-a-bop-bop-skip-bop.
Kadeki's really on one, man.
The Kaneki is intense. Oh, can we get a green die from here?
Oh. Picked a 3, rolled it, rolled a 3. Who knew?
So it's saying possibly thunderstorms still. I wonder if this storm will be worse than the last one. Yeah, I don't know. It's pouring here.
It's
Absolutely
raining.
pouring.
Let's see what we got here.
It's absolutely
It's
pouring.
raining right now. It's going to ease up a bit here in a few, but it's not going to not rain. Well, yeah, we got thunderstorms like the night. It's raining until like noon tomorrow.
Wow.
Then it's going to clear up. But
Here's
yeah,
the
we're
thing.
under this.
As long as it's not
We're under
like
this right now.
yeah, as long as it's not like damaging anything, we do need it hardcore. We need our reservoirs to be full up. So like,
Yeah,
I'm not
not
too
anti.
against it. As long as it's not like damaging
anti.
property or people's lives.
Basically, yeah. Okay, we all set?
Yep.
We're in the end game now.
We got
Okay.
3 turns up, especially because you got 4 turns income, 4 turns income, then 3, and then 3.
Yeah,
so it's like
that's where it
the game
hurts.
speeds up. So yeah, we need the raid, yeah, for sure. The drive, you should drive to Santa Clarita like next week. It's probably gonna be gorgeous. All those hills.
Oh my gosh, it'll be straight up Ireland, dude. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Skip bloop, bloop flop, skip beep bloop, skip beep flop, skip bloop bloop flop, floop flop.
I need money so bad.
Yeah, I've actually been doing okay money wise this game. Skippity boop boop boop, yeah.
Skip a dip up.
Skippity boop 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 bop.
Summer
It's like, hey, Danny, can you up it an octave? Yeah, I got you.
Woo. You know, it's like, we'll fix it in post. We'll bring it back down, John. That's, I mean,
pitch corrected afterwards.
I
I'll tell
appreciate
ya.
that you can get there, but it's at
Can
quite
you
a
get there? That's the
quite a
question.
price. Not really.
Skippity boop boop boop, yeah.
It's like, jeez.
Danny's on one.
Hey,
Danny Zuko, hey, you want some cigarettes,
Hey, Zuko.
Have there been mudslides, or is this the rain that causes growth, leading to fires, leading to mudslides? That
Yes. The thing about it is these days, honestly, it's like great when it rains, but also creates a problem is that all the grass grows back and it's just fire starter material.
Kind of.
So it's kind of like, great, it's raining. Ooh, it's raining.
Yeah, there's been a lot of flooding up north. Yeah. It's been wild.
Okay, I am feeling stuck. I guess I'm just going to do...
Here's the thing, though. You're going to get so many more points for your contracts than I am. I've gotten
I'm
zero reputation, dude.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to take this. It's going to give me $2, which I'm going to immediately need to use, I think. And I'm going to buy a value 6 brown dye from the forest. Because I get $2 off, it'll just be the 6. And... yeah. I think that's what I got to do.
What'd you do?
Bought this one. Drift at the seams, my pants.
Yeah, this is kind of a.
Yeah, if I'm honest, sure boy is terrified.
Yeah.
I'm feeling okay about it. I don't have $8 to spend. What am I talking about? I got $1. Talking about I'm gonna do some marketing with my $1. Sure, maybe public access, maybe.
I'm gonna do a contract. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to fill this in. Am I able to fill that in that many turns? I don't think I'm gonna be able to. I have no green dice. And I need a green die to fill that one. I have to fill that one.
Yeah.
So never mind. I'm not doing that. That's a dumb, stupid idea.
Whoa.
Rough. Okay, so then do I want... That's the same bonus. Okay, so I'm going to do this one. I buy 2. I think I literally... I think I have to do those 2. I don't really
I'm not getting both these done, so I'm going to lose 2 reputation. That's bad. That's actually, yeah, I can't let that happen.
So that'd be 5. I mean, I actually can't afford it.
Shop-a-da-doo.
This is an issue.
Bro.
Yo, yeah, this is rough. Okay, so I'm going to have this. This is actually going to be free because I have 2 discounts. I'm going to get this one, which is going to be worth 5. Gosh, oh my Lord. Okay. And then I'm going to... Yeah, this is a problem, man. This is a problem, man. I'll go, meow, and I'll cut this into a 3, and then a wow, rough. And then I get a scrap. All right, Mikey, second to last turn.
Oh, that's bad news, Bears. The seams.
God, I'm so good at this game.
So
The Suchi Noose Titans, it really does.
Dude,
After
it's just so rough. I'm really, like, a wee bit panicked about it, if I'm honest.
a wee bit panic.
Yeah, it's having a bit of a panic about it, yeah.
Freaking out a little bit.
I'm just trying to think. I don't think it's possible to get both these done. I don't think it's possible. I think I'm going to have to eat the -2 reputation. It's not ideal. I'm just not 100% sure.
Twerk at the seams.
But I do reckon I got to make sure one happens. So
Yeah,
I'm trying to
really
think of
do.
how do I ensure that part.
Ugh. Yeah, this is tough.
My wheels are turning. Sorry, folks. Give me 1 second here. You know, it's like that. It's very just
Skippity bop bop, skippity bop bop, skip bop.
Skippity bop.
It's a weird one tonight, fam. Sorry. I'm so sorry. What? So that would be.
It's coming with the maximum level of stress. If I do that, at least gets me out of there.
I think the area that I'm really worried about is that I have no reputation, basically. I'm not a very reputable builder.
Oh, no.
I only build things out of figs. They're very squishy.
Tasty figs, though, I tell you. How am I going to do this, y'all?
Yeah, 2 turns to do it in.
The problem is I'm currently at an impasse here where I'm like, I'm not sure how I do either of these.
Oh, because you can't have. I was like, get this. You can't. You have no money. Oof. I don't know how you do this. And you have no yellow dice. Oh, yeah. That's a bingo. That's tough because I don't. With your. You can't sell a die either because that's going to be one of the dice that you need, huh? Well. Nari, ooh, you would need to get a scrap wood. Could you maybe sell this die for like $14?
Yeah.
Then next turn, I'll tell you right now, I'm not buying these yellow dice. Buy these yellow die, cut them up. You'll need to make sure you get an extra scrap wood somewhere. It's going to be one of the issues, though.
Well, I mean.
Although if you use a lantern to take like this bonus, I think you could do the yellow one. I do not think you can do the brown one.
It's lame because I like literally have.
Yeah, right. Well, I've been getting these brown dice and I haven't used them at all. I keep buying them for some dumb reason. And I'm just like, well, not getting contracts to fill these. That's a lot of money that I did not need to spend on those. Idiot.
Yeah, the other thing I'm thinking.
Ripped at the sea.
The other thing I'm thinking, which is maybe like silly to even do, is like, do I get a helper and put them here and like, trigger some stuff, which gives me more of the scrap wood, which takes care of that problem.
Well, then how are you going to get your dice?
Yeah,
you have to get your dice.
Right. I think I have to do what you said. Oh, that sucks. All right, I'm going to do this action then because, I mean, I might as well just do it for reals because then I'll get the scrap wood that I need.
Well, don't you need 2 dice, though? You need 2 yellow dice.
Yeah, but I'm selling. I need money first. This is the grabbing money bit.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So I'm going to sell this die that I just, like, worked to get for 14 money.
Tight.
So dumb.
So dumb.
Because it'll be double its value plus the 2. Yeah. And then, I guess, is it cheaper slightly? I suppose that maybe it is to get a value 6 die. It'll only cost me 5 because I get my discount. So I suppose I'll do that while I'm here. Get a yellow 6. Okay. Oh, man.
I'm going to do an upgrade. So it's going to go here.
Well, in fact, I'm glad to do that because I definitely need to do this because I need like 7 worth of. So it's like
that's what I'm saying. You have to,
do
you have to do it this way. I think it's the only way you can do it. I am going to. Ooh. Would that make us all do something? Can you voluntarily get rid of a die to bring in a new one?
I think you only have to go down to your limit at the end of your turn.
Okay.
But yes.
I think I'm going to use my lantern, and I'm going to get a 1 green die. And then I am going to spend 2 berries to upgrade my workshop here. And then I'm going to spend a script wood to put 2 pips onto this one. Oh, I don't think I am going to really do this so well. So I'm going to do 2, 3, and 4 and a glue. And I'll finish this contract. It's going to give me 1 coin back. And then I will claim, I think this one's going to be worth more for me. I am hoping those can outdo how much you're going to outdo me in reputation.
Yeah. Me?
Maybe. Yeah, so I turn that in, so I do get to keep this to. Oh, yeah, it is your turn because I can't do it. Well, don't. Oh, no, good. Yeah, sorry. That was a lot of me going. Hold on.
I never got my scrap wood, did I?
Mike's "Oh no" sounds like Steve from Simpsons. Oh no, that's
Oh,
right.
no.
At the end of the turn. Thank you, Narberry.
There is a little bit. I think, yeah, subconscious. I've at this point.
I need 3 lanterns because I could get a contract fulfill it if I just had 2 turns, but I don't.
No, I really wish.
But
here's
I
what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna spend a lantern to take this tile.
Yep.
Boom. Oh God, where was it? Right here, wasn't it? So I'm gonna get a saw blade, a lantern, and 2 points. Might as well get 2 points out of it.
Points for this? No, because I did this.
And but I'm ultimately gonna take the buy wood from the market action.
Yep.
I'm going to take the value 3 yellow, costing 4. Oops. 6, not 4. 4 is what I paid. Here we go. Okay, so I'm just trying to think. Is there any other thing I can do? No. All right. So I'm gonna do is I'm gonna cut down here 4 to a 2.
You got one of them done at least.
Or 6 to a 2 and a 4. And then I guess I have to use this other one to cut this other die to a 2 and a 1. To do a 4, a 2, a 1 of yellow, and then a saw blade and 2 scrap. So expensive.
It is very expensive.
To complete this one here, this will get me a blueberry. Get wrecked. And now here's where I have a choice. Do I take this, which will be worth 4 points, and 2 more is 8? I do not. I'm gonna take the 5 points, 5 money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to complete this. The reason is I'm going to spend $8 right now and claim 6 points, which will make a net of 11, which is better.
Yeah, I'm not feeling super confident here.
That's all I can do. I mean, I'm happy. My reputation is going to take a hit, so I'm going to lose, 7 odd points because of that, which is such a bummer.
Yeah.
I've never had that happen.
Yeah, me neither.
It's just nothing I can do.
Yeah,
no way
I just want to. I want to bump my reputation 2 spots, but there's not a way for me to do it.
Subend.
Right? Oh, actually, I can barely do it. Perf. I'm gonna do this one. Get myself a 1 green because a little bonus.
Little sapling.
I'm going to put this saw blade here because it costs $4. I got $4 and it gives me 2 reputation. So at the very least, now I'm getting 2 points per card instead of 1.
I was considering doing that on my last turn just to bump it here and then bump back, but like...
Man, I was like, oh gosh, I can't. Then I have all these dice.
That's a big change.
I
I'm only
getting
getting 1 more per contract than you, so it's really not that different.
And like
that
bumped up
might be a problem.
Yeah, darn.
That might have cost me.
Man, I wanted to be able to get it some other way. Is there anything else I can do?
Some other way.
This is horrible. I have so much dice just sitting
some
here.
Other way.
Which
you definitely don't want that.
I spent so much time getting dice that I did not need to do. Oh, this is flipped over. Not that it matters, but well, actually, no. Okay, that's actually fine. That one would not have been worth more. Dang, yeah.
All right. We are to the final income phase. We obviously won't worry about adding a new contract. This will lose me 2 reputation because it's outstanding. That's lame.
7 pints.
And
6. So 7 coins, 6 points.
I'll get 2 points, $3. Lame.
All right, we'll see.
Okay.
Endgame skirkin.
Endgame scored. Some score for points for leftovers. Some of the values of all unused dice, the total remaining blueberries, and the number of your remaining scrapwood, glue, and saw blade tokens for every 10 score a point.
So sorry, it's money, the
value of dice. Yeah, so all your value of dice will get you like a point.
Yeah, so this will be every 10 is a point?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to get 2 points.
1 point. Yeah, it's not much. Use it or lose it.
Yeah, it's very much like get rid of it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, and then now completed contracts will award points based on the
You're
value
getting-
you've achieved. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, so I'll get 21 points.
6. I only got 6. So 21 is 64.
64.
What is that though?
So it's 50, so go to 14.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I guess your last one is for this.
I only got. Oh yeah, you're right. I only got 12. Oof, that's not good. All right.
And that's it.
No objectives.
Oh, my bad, objectives.
So I'm gonna get 12 for this one. I was like, oh
Yeah,
god.
that's going to be the difference, I think.
I think that is gonna be the difference. Yeah, because then this one's gonna be 15. Because for every tool I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Nice.
Is this to a max of 6? Oh, so it doesn't count.
It doesn't
this
count your
one.
glue station, but it counts those other things.
So what
you're
do you
still
think for
getting
5? So
15.
another 15 points.
Man, so that's going to be 20.
Yeah. Getting here
Well-
was a big difference.
64 to 73 is the end. Yeah, I just petered out. Man, I knew after that last income, I was like, this is not good.
Yeah.
I do not have the resources in place for this final game, and you really do. That one turn
Yeah,
was
I had a
crazy.
super good turn.
You
yeah.
completely turned, not that you were like, you weren't like drowning or anything,
No.
but you like leveled up significantly in the space of one turn. I was like, oh, that's not
Yeah,
good.
moving up 6 on the.
And I just kind of like went, meh,
Yeah, 6
you
on
know.
the income track. I think like 3 on that one also right before we did income, and that was a big difference.
Yeah. Gah. Man, my endgame sucked. I just didn't have it together. That was the first time where I like just didn't plan adequately for those hazelnut orders.
Yeah, I didn't have any problem doing my orders. I will say that. I didn't do much else very good in my opinion, especially the reputation I did horrible on, but like
I was doing so well, but again, what I lost was it 73 to 64. I lost 7 points, so it was a much closer game if I didn't lose that.
Yeah.
Not to mention I would have scored. That was the game right there.
Probably, yeah.
And I spent all this money and energy.
yeah, 'cause you also would have been
to
able
get
to
a value
claim-
6 brown, only to sell it on I think the very next turn.
Yeah.
So it was a waste of time.
yeah, that was the whole thing. Not finishing that last one.
Dang it.
Because you would have gotten at least
wasted time.
least points here, or at least 5 more points.
Yeah.
So I didn't
I
win.
wanted
by
to get this
12.
last tree. Yeah.
Yep.
God.
Well,
So many regrets, but so much enjoyment. I love this game
it's
so much.
so good. It's
so good.
Dumb fuego, dumb good.
Redonky donk fire fuego caliente hot sauce.
Yeah, that's how good it is. It's so good.
Dante's Inferno sauce.
Dante's Inferno. Yeah, and it's cool, and I love the action selection. Like I like the action selection system in Praga a lot, but this is like that plus more bonuses, and the bonuses get better. There's really only one bonus that gets better in Praga. If no one takes that one, it becomes worth like 5 points.
Yeah, I mean it has the bonuses in the center of the wheel.
Yeah,
and
but
then
they don't
the
get, like,
longer it
better
goes,
the longer
it goes, they can just start being worth points.
Yeah,
but
but
here
these
it's just
are
much
just
more
like-
dynamic.
It gets nuts. Like this one, again, it's a saw blade, 2 points, and a lantern.
Yeah.
Like that is insane.
Yeah.
This one is a level 3 die of
Yeah.
either yellow
If
or
these
green.
get exposed, and it's not often there's a ton of stuff left over, but the double thing gets
You need to
exposed.
flip over a tool. Yeah,
Yeah, it's very good.
a brown or a green. It's like they get so insane.
They get very valuable.
It's cool.
Yeah, so it's just much more dynamic than Praga. Praga is fine, of course, but
Well, then all the bonus you can get here, like really
Mm-hmm.
good. That's also like again, like one of the ways that I was able to. It's just there's truly like a lot of avenues.
to find your way to points.
Yeah.
In the hunks
Because
of
this time,
wood.
like I always build these 2 trees. And this time
know,
I was like,
I
I'm
gotta
not
be
going to
better
build them.
about that. I gotta
I was
be
like,
better.
I'm not going to build them this time because I want to see if I can do it without building these. And I didn't, and it was fine. So I was like, okay, cool. Like I can, you can play
I wouldn't
this
say
game
there's
and
only
not
one way to
build
do it.
those.
You know, there's many ways to get to the point of doing contracts and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well done, man. That's what I like about a game like this, where something like that can happen. I'm like disappointed in my end game a bit, but not like in despair, but in a way of I'm like, oh, I'm excited to like, okay, maybe next time I can do it. You know,
Yeah, right.
like that's such an amazing thing for a game where if you come out of it thinking that, of like, okay, how am I gonna do this next time? That's cool. That's a good sign. And that's why we love this game.
Yep.
It's so good.
It good.
It's so yum, 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 yum.
Yum yum sauce.
Kind of the action tiles. Man, how good? How are we on time? 5:42. Okay,
Perfect. Yeah, we'll get out of here like in the next 5 minutes. We'll pack up this game, talk for a second, and then get on at them. Yep.
For a game, for playing a game called Woodcraft, I'm disheartened at the serious lack of flannel. I mean,
True,
you know what?
right?
We had it in our other closet, and I forgot.
I don't
you
own
know,
not one flannel, which I know is probably. Do you own a flannel? I think you do.
No, not really.
I think both of us look good in flannels too. I don't.
I used to, and I
don't have flannels.
get some.
Get some.
Get some. I used to have this one kind of dark blue flannel that was like the
You did
bigger
have.
patterned flannel. It's probably not flannel, it's probably tartan or whatever. It doesn't matter.
Tartan.
It was a bigger pattern. It wasn't like the tight, small ones. And I really loved that. It was kind of like soft, the shirt, button up. I would love to find
Did you put your 12 in there?
that equivalent again. I'd love to find that. Flannel's not been in thing for a long time. Hoodies pretty much took over and have been popular. Yeah, to be fair,
Hoodie.
I will defer to a hoodie. But yeah, it's kind of a similar thing.
I mean, I've been wearing. Luckily, I have 2 Love Thy Nerd hoodies because I have worn this hoodie every day since Christmas.
Yeah.
Like,
been
because
cold.
it's been cold, so I've been wearing this every day. Luckily, I have 2, so I've been able to like wash one while I wear the other one.
Yeah, you've been set. Because yeah, it's cold out here. Probably the coldest place in the States.
I would assume it's the
guess.
coldest place on the planet.
If I had to guess.
Not even just the lower 48.
You know, the upper 48 is probably hotter than it's ever been. Tell you what. Yeah, it's been chilly. For us.
What were we playing tomorrow, Mikey? We talked about it. Oh, what were we gonna play? We had said like, we're gonna play Planet Unknown tomorrow.
We'll play Planet Unknown.
I'm so excited.
Steve lent us his copy, so
Yes,
we can
he did.
give it a go.
Shouts out to Steve per
I mean, we
usual.
played it before, of course, but you
Coming
know.
through like a champ.
Yeah. Like a goddamn champion.
Champion.
A champagne hammer. Through such impunity, so get out of here.
Get out of here.
Nerd.
Did you play this one solo?
Oh yeah. Or have I played it, or
Yeah.
can you? I have not soloed it.
Okay.
It is solo able. And I would like to, because it's just got this like little deck of cards.
Yeah.
So I think it's probably pretty easy.
I'm sure it's great.
I mean, not easy. It's probably hard to win, but you know, easy to play.
Lazy Susan Cam, let's go. It's just a webcam just looking back at us. We're just like,
Yeah, so we like rotation,
It's just so
under
much-
chin.
so much neck. Yeah, so much neck and chin. Just like, what do I want to do?
Yeah. So
Planet
that'll
Unknown
be
is
tomorrow.
awesome. It's very good.
That'll be tomorrow. We're
Our
tomorrow, right? For the
Yep,
for the
that's
video
what I'm
we
doing
shot?
when I get home tonight.
So tomorrow we have a
Barring that I have power.
pseudo top 10, huh?
Said barring me like not having power when I get home or something
Yeah,
like that.
or the ability to have sound out of both ears, which is apparently a struggle
Dude.
these days.
I might like finish it and upload it to the
yeah.
drive and
He's
just
like, does
be
this
like,
have sound?
I've been having sound woes everywhere.
Yeah, if anyone heard, like, watched our playthrough of Circadian's First Light and watched it first thing, you may have noticed if you're wearing headphones, it was only in one ear. The only problem is that when Nick was listening on his computer,
Is it both?
every single program that we use showed and said it's playing through 2 ears, and on his headphones, it was playing through 2, and it exported, even though when he would play the finished exported video and had 2 ears worth of sound, when you upload to the internet, it only had 1. I don't know how that's
But at the same
possible.
time, if I watched it on YouTube, it was coming through both.
That's what's so, like, I don't
I feel like my
understand.
computer was doing something, automatically changing it or
It was
something
automatically
like
stereoifying something because it like clearly was not right. Anyway, so Nick can't trust his computer, but when can you ever? They are the enemy. They're going to rise up. So we have a pseudo top 10 because
that. I mean, there's a top 10 in there. It's just not one of our normal top 10s.
it's the reason is because it's not just a top 10 video. It is a kind of our State of the Union address. If you watch Before You Play or other channels, they kind of do a
Foster
similar
Meeple kinda did
thing.
something
Foster Meeple,
similar-ish.
do a little bit of recaps. So we're gonna do a little bit of recap of 2022. Talk about our lives, what we did, what we accomplished, where we went, what we did, stats of the channel, stuff like that. A little bit talking about the money and how we, earn money as a content creator team, and then talking about like a little bit about Bing Bong Con and a couple of content things that are happening coming up here, like mini Murph marathons on YouTube and our board game drafts that we're going to start doing every month. Things like that, and then we wrap it up with the top 10 anticipated games, which is very brief. So it's not like, obviously, there's no B-roll because these games don't exist yet. We don't have them, certainly. But we do a little bit about, here's what we're looking forward to game-wise for this year. So check that out.
Yeah.
It's kind of like an all-in-one video.
Yeah.
That's why I say pseudo top 10, because it includes a top 10, but it's more than that.
Yeah,
You know
this
what I
top 10 is very casual, too.
mean? Very casual top 10.
All right, fam, we're going to get out of here because there's a show right after us. Make sure to check them out. Stick around till 6.
Boom.
They'll be on right after us. We'll get on at them, y'all's yeah. So we won't be rating anybody. And have a wonderful rest of your day. We'll see you tomorrow. And, yeah, bye.
Bye, everybody.